The Krasnoyarsk Krai in the Russian district of Siberia is a sprawling wilderness 2,000 miles northeast of Moscow. Although it covers more than 9 lakh square miles, the region has a human population of less than 30 lakhs. California is a whopping 156,000 square miles in size with a population of over 37 million people. This drew many people's attention to the Krasnoyarsk Krai region, not just because of the environmental catastrophe, but because of the mass death of reindeer seen there. For example, Krasnoyarsk has far fewer people than California, but in terms of reindeer, it has the advantage. Sadly, their numbers are continually decreasing. Yes, the number of reindeer in this Russian wilderness, mainly in Krasnoyarsk's Krai Peninsula, is estimated at between 400,000 and 600,000. In contrast, the Taimyr population alone was believed to be around 1 million in 2000. It's this significant number of reindeer in and around the Taimyr Peninsula that attracts the attention of the World Wildlife Fund, WWF Russia. In fact, the organization is concerned by the plight of reindeer throughout northern Russia. After all, it's estimated that the countrywide population has declined from some 1.5 million to 900,000 in just a few decades. From August 2016 onwards then, a complex operation was undertaken to assess the plight of Krasnoyarsk reindeer. It was supported by WWF Russia and also involved staff from the Central Siberian Nature Reserve, police, and game wardens. The operation involved scouting along a 1,000-mile stretch of territory through which the reindeer migrate. Indeed, the animals make seasonal migrations between the Ivanka district in the south of Krasnoyarsk and the northern Taimyr Peninsula. The migration also involves crossing the wide waters of the Katanga River. What came as a shock for those who took part in the survey is that at one site 300 deer carcasses were found. It's presumed the cause of this was poaching, and the poachers had such little concern for animal welfare that these animals had been shot and left to crawl into the forest to die. The overall picture, though, was even worse. Indeed, during the course of the operation, the investigators came across a staggering and horrifying number of corpses, some 20,000 in total. Ivan Mizin, WWF Russia Baron's Office Project Coordinator, said, "We had signals that poaching in this region exists, but the true scale of the phenomenon is outrageous. What makes these callous crimes even more hideous? Many heads of reindeer have been cut off just for their taste buds. You learn that while the tongue of a reindeer is considered a delicacy, many poachers use this as an excuse to leave the rest of the body behind to decay. And, as well as being barbaric, this can also lead to outbreaks of dangerous diseases. The poachers also have another financial incentive: the harvesting of reindeer antlers. In countries such as China, preparations made from reindeer antlers are believed to have medicinal properties. Indeed, some people even think that they prevent the onset of cancer, while others claim that they act as an aphrodisiac. Dr. Leonid Kolpashikov, Taimyr Nature Reserve science boss, told the Siberian Times that poaching was out of control. He added, "We have an official hunting quota of 40,000 reindeer, but in fact, they kill 120,000 a year. They shoot the deer, slice out their tongues, and cut antler. They do not even take the meat."
Also, if you've not done so already, please subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to get inspired by these animal stories every day. Now, back to the story.
He went on to say that there were not enough rangers to prevent the illegal hunting. In addition, the trade in antlers is facilitated by the use of fake certificates. These purport to show that the antlers have been harvested from domestic reindeer herds. However, there are no large herds of domesticated reindeer in the region, so poaching of wild animals is almost certainly the source of the antlers. Nevertheless, Taimyr Department of Veterinary Medicine reported that in the period from February to August 2015, 61 tons of antlers from domestic deer were exported to China and South Korea. What's more, the methods used by poachers to kill the reindeer are often horrifyingly brutal. For instance, the Siberian Times reports that illegal hunters wait for the reindeer to cross the Katanga River during the migration season. Then they take to small motorboats and hack off the reindeer's antlers with hatchets as they swim. The reindeer subsequently die in the water. Some poachers also shoot reindeer while they're in the Kanga and its tributaries. Others use snowmobiles to chase the animals as they approach the water waves. For pregnant reindeer, the frequent result is the loss of their calves. The Taimyr population is exposed to unprecedented destruction from our point of view. WWF Russia's Ivan Mizin told the Siberian Times, "The number of people with guns and snowmobiles has increased significantly. Moreover, this human pressure on the reindeer is unfortunately compounded by climate change." While recognizing the part played in the decline of reindeer numbers by poaching, the University of Northern Iowa's Professor Andrei Petrov believes climate change is also an important factor. There is a substantial decline. "We know in the last 2 decades that we have had an increase in temperatures of about 1.5 degrees centigrade overall. And that definitely impacts migration pattern." Speaking to the phys.org website, Professor Petrov explained how climate change affects the animals. Time-year reindeer now have to travel longer distances between their winter and summer grounds, and this is causing higher calf mortality, he said. Other factors contributing to the higher mortality are the increased mosquito harassment, and the fact that rivers are opening earlier than before, and the animals have to cross them during their migration. Moreover, as if the effects of poaching and climate change weren't enough, the reindeer also face other threats, both man-made and natural. There are reports, for instance, that an increase in the local wolf population has led to more attacks on reindeer. In addition, there are concerns that the developing gas and oil industries in the region and their associated infrastructure may interfere with the reindeer's migration patterns. Experts have of course been calling for urgent action to prevent the loss of these magnificent creatures. A first measure should be to reduce the hunting period, Ivan Mizin said. His call was echoed by Dr. Leonid Kolpashnikov of the Time-year Nature Reserve, who stated, "To save the time-year population, it is now necessary to organize strict state control over hunting. Such controls should include a ban on antler harvesting and spring hunting," he added. It's even been reported that President Vladimir Putin, a keen outdoorsman, has been appalled by the carnage caused by indiscriminate reindeer poaching. As a result, he's said to be planning to deploy 5,000 motorized soldiers to safeguard the reindeer. We can only hope that these reports are true and that this measure will halt the slaughter of these animals. I hope you like this video. Please share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.